Hi, my name is Brian Howard and I'm a guidance counsellor here in Newbridge College. In any particular day, there's a whole multitude of tasks that somebody could be asked to do, from dealing with personal issues or dealing with career guidance or dealing with educational guidance. At the beginning of the year, one could be working with 6 years, trying to help them find their pathway into third level, and towards the middle of the year moving then to third years who are trying to choose their subjects for Leaving Cert. And moving on then to fifth years, trying to get them prepared for sixth year. The difference between a teacher and a guidance counsellor, I suppose both work in secondary schools, although there are some guidance counsellors who work in third level and in other areas. But in terms of schools, guidance counsellors, while they may take some classes, they're mainly involved in a one-to-one situation with students, giving advice and guidance. So as a guidance counsellor, we have the same conditions really as a teacher. We work the same hours as a teacher. One of the aspects of the guidance counselling job that particularly appeals to me is the unpredictability of the job. At one level you might be doing a careers interview with a student, and in the middle of that interview a personal issue emerges, and really the careers has to be put to one side. There's a lot of personal issues out there where students do need help, and maybe just to talk to somebody in a secure, confidential manner. That's what we're doing. We're a listening ear. We're kind of trying to be there for the students if they want to talk to somebody. And we outline, this is going to be confidential between you and me unless I think you're going to be in danger or putting somebody else in danger. So very often it can be, being a middleman. In terms of skills for a guidance counsellor, I think one would have to be, in this day and age, computer literate, patience, the ability to listen, and an ability to communicate with young people. In guidance counselling, we do a lot of psychology as part of our training, but you don't have to be a psychologist or have a degree in psychology to become a guidance counsellor. A lot of times personal issues come up, and sometimes some of these can be difficult, and it can be hard in the evenings when you're going home to switch off and leave these problems in school. There is a little bit of office work and organisation, administration, but mainly my job is dealing with students on a one-to-one basis with a little bit of teaching and group work thrown in there as well. Well, if somebody's thinking of becoming a guidance counsellor, my advice would be to go and try and shadow a guidance counsellor, talk to a guidance counsellor, and maybe do a little bit of work over a period of time with a guidance counsellor in a school or a third level institution. The working day generally is the school working day, so when the students are here, we're expected to be here. In terms of moving on from guidance counselling, there are many guidance counsellors who have moved from the role of guidance counsellor into principal or deputy principal of a school. One of our key roles, I suppose, is helping students to choose what type of Leaving Cert they might want to do and the subjects that they might want to do. One of the aspects of the job of guidance counsellors is the use of psychometric tests such as aptitude tests. Personally, I find guidance counselling a very fulfilling job. I enjoy my job very much. I enjoy helping students. And I enjoy seeing the fruits of that help later on when they become successful young people.